What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up? Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. Your two favorite guys, Garrett and Steve. How you doing?
Good.
Cool. It's good to hear. Nice. So, yeah. Okay. Nice. Awesome. Nice. Good to hear from you. Thanks. Nice.
Well, that's all we have time for today.
Nice.
Thank you for tuning in. See you next time. Woo! Another start to another great day, Garrett.
Is it?
Did you see anybody saying the N word or the F word on the ferry today?
I did not.
Wow. All right.
I know. I was hoping there was no incidents at all. No, but a lot of people responded like, I could change her. I want to meet her. Do you have her phone number? Did she say anything wrong? Kind of thing. Yeah.
I think I saw somebody said, too bad Gino Bisconti's taken.
Someone said Gino's sister.
His obvious soulmate or sister. Yeah.
But no incidents. Not even nothing happened. Not even like people cutting in front of me in line or any of that. I do have
Nobody even jerking off?
No, I didn't even see like one homeless person. Usually there's some homeless people sleeping in there because it's heated.
There's usually, at least in the front, a bunch of them looking for something to smoke or something to, like.
Oh, in
money.
The front, yes.
Like dude, it was really funny. Last Friday when I was coming home at 3:00 in the morning, getting on the ferry, pretty drunk, I was dying for a fucking cigarette, and I was inside waiting for the boat, and I was like, I'm just gonna pop outside and see if anyone's smoking. I'll just ask him for one. For some reason, I was that drunk where it just didn't occur to me that is, first of all, what the bums do. Second of all, there's no one outside but the bums doing that.
Yeah.
So I walk outside, and dude, I didn't even get through the door. I had the door cracked open, and the first person I see was a guy asking someone else for fucking, yo, let me get some change. And another guy to his right was where his pants were down past his ass cheeks, and he had like a big stupid jacket. It just looked like he was wearing clothes from the 80s. A big black guy who was picking up a cigarette butt off the floor, and I was like, all right, he's not gonna have any either. I just went back inside. I was like, what was I thinking?
Yeah, the thing is, I hardly even see people, regular people, normal people, not bum people, smoking outside.
No. And that would have been the hard lesson I learned for the 10th time if I'd actually gone outside and had something to smoke, is you'll be out there for maybe 10 seconds before the group of them will accost you one by one.
If you're smoking?
Yeah.
Hey,
can I get one?
Yeah.
And whether you say yes or no, they're not going to leave you alone. Even if you say yes and give you one, now they're just going to stand there. Can you light it? And then one guy one time just talked to me for my entire smoke break about weed.
The worst.
And because I was smoking weed, which again, big mistake.
Did you share that with him?
Hell no. I said, I don't have enough. Because he came over and he was like, he didn't even seem like he was that homeless. He just seemed like a young, mentally ill person who was fucked in the head. He just comes over and he's like, I knew I smelled weed. I knew I smelled something good. Yeah, I can tell. That's an indica. And he's like,
oh God.
He was wearing weed socks and shit. Like he was.
Wow.
And he's just like, oh man, I can tell from far away what you're smoking. I'm a weed guy. You think I can have some? I just went, no, I don't have enough. You're a weed guy. Why do you have no weed?
Yeah, if you have weed socks, you should have weed on you at all times.
Should not be. First of all, please, why are you talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
But
did you ever run into outside a compound? There was this white, like middle-aged 40s, maybe early 50s white woman that was like dressed like she was working in an office, like kind of slacks and kind of dressed up or whatever, she was a little dumpy, but she looked all right. But she would go around asking for money. And I think she was just like a really well-dressed heroin addict.
Oh.
And I would see her walking around and, she'd come up to and ask me for money. And it's like, it looks like you're just out getting lunch from Hale and Hardy. Like, what do you need some extra dollars for? But then I would see her once every 2 or 3 months walking around the same area. And we had that like methadone clinic down the street. So she was, but you never ran into, it was weird seeing I
don't remember that.
Like a normal person that would look like they would just be in any office job. And it was like, and she was like, wasn't skinny. So it wasn't like she was like super addicted or I don't know, a crackhead or something. But yeah, it was always weird. I was wondering, maybe she just like,
was in your head?
Maybe.
Just a woman you were imagining? Someone you wanted to save? Because like when you see the regular, even the lady junkies that just look the part, they're like dog shit.
Yeah,
really gross. They look sticky and grimy, and
that's the thing. Like she would come up to you and you didn't get that feeling at all, but then she'd like ask you for money. And you're like, wait, what? And it would always be like, oh, I missed my train, or I didn't have my credit card to buy a train ticket. Some stupid excuse because they don't want just $1. They want like $5 or $10. But yeah, I could never figure her out. Like, was she just like a family woman that was trying to hide her heroin addiction from her family? So at work, she would just like shoot up a little or something.
I love how intrigued you were by this junkie.
Yeah.
Those Garrett's pretty woman.
By her and my Honora.
Yeah. You should have fucking just asked her, like, what happened to you?
I know.
Can I take you home? I'll give you a whole roll of quarters if you just let me give you a shower.
Usually those like heroin chic women though are like, there's something about maybe like just how helpless and desperate they are that there's like something where you could be like, oh, I could clean you up and take you home. But not this one. She was just like a frau.
Not even good for a beach.
Yeah.
Hard to look
at.
Yeah. But not the stereotypical junkie way.
Yeah, exactly. Like she didn't have like scars or like cuts on her face or anything like that. And she was dressed kind of nice, but then she would just go around asking for weird amount of money for no reason.
So it was just like a kind of a female Artie Lang, where it's like,
yeah,
are you sure you're a coke and heroin junkie? Because you're the fattest coke and heroin junkie I've ever seen.
Very similar to that, yeah, where they're just like, they look like a normal person, but then you get caught off guard because she can't even hold up the facade at all. It's just immediately like, oh, do you have any money? Or
did you ever give her money?
Never. No.
And then unzip your pants. You know what that $5 was for, right? Zip. Get that fat face over here.
I'm sure she would have done it, just come to the stairwell, a compound. And
maybe she wasn't even a heroin junkie. Maybe it was just an ugly woman who wanted money. And she's just like, my job doesn't pay as much as I want, so I'm just gonna on my lunch break.
Go around asking,
asking random people on the street for money. So
hey, if it works, it works. If not, oh well.
I guess they think I'm on drugs because I'm so fucking ugly, but I'm just unsatisfied with my paycheck.
It wasn't like she was ugly either. It was just, she was an older middle-aged woman that was just like dumpy and nothing to her.
A little bit of a porker.
A little bit, but it wasn't like insane. It was, she was just weird.
Definitely. This woman must have been in your head. Just someone you would see, you would imagine. Because I was there 5 years. I can't recall any time a dumpy woman asked me for money outside a compound.
Huh.
I would see the same guys, like the people that work there, that work like maintenance and shit. And I would see the little midget guy next door that Bobby used to smoke with. He was a little midget guy because Bobby would tower over him, and Bobby, he was in his like 40s or 50s, and he just like was a gruff. I thought it was a homeless guy, and I asked Bobby, I was like, "You smoking with a bum?" And he was like, "No, that guy like works in that building. He's like the head of something, like a maintenance head or something." And I was like, "Oh,
all right,
yeah, no, not the
not like a
CEO of a Fortune 500 company, the head of maintenance in some building." But every time I saw Bobby smoke, like smoke with that bum again. It's not a bum.
That's what I was gonna say. Like maybe you weren't out because you're not like you weren't a big smoker, and for a long time in compound I was, so I was out every hour or two and would run into her more when I was smoking. But yeah, even after I wasn't going outside as much, I would still just be walking and see her walk by. And she just had like her route or so. I don't know. Or she worked nearby. I can't even tell. I should have asked more questions.
You should have asked a lot of questions.
Yeah.
It should have started with, what's your deal, lady?
That's what I want to know. That's just the only thing I want to know.
Tell me, I want to do a soft white underbelly interview with you. And your soft white ugly lady belly. Dumpy Frau.
So yeah, I just can't explain it. Never will. Just be a life's mystery. I'll never find
The
out.
tale of Suze, the dumpy heroin addict. I'm not a Suze. I'm Susie. Shane O, my arch nemesis, Pan fucking Tara. Fucking Tara fucking Pan, that's right. Yeah, someone said yesterday they were going to Pantera.
Yeah.
And I saw the shirt today in my drawer, and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, the Wanta show, someone said, is at Jones Beach. You ever see a show there?
No.
Stinks. Another like
Outdoor.
wide open thing. Yeah.
Is it actually like on the beach?
It's right on there's water between the stands and the stage.
So
like very little. The stage is on the water.
But it's not like crashing waves on the beach that are just drowning out the noise.
Because it's like the Great South Bay. And then there's
so great about it.
And then there's like the Fire Island, and then on the other side of Fire Island is the beach. So this is just the bay, yeah. And I guess they like float the stage on there, and the fans go right up, pretty much to the end of the land. I don't know how to describe, but it's like there's no shell even behind it. At least like PNC has the shell behind it, so the sound. This is just like open in the back. Really, so the sound always stinks whenever I see a concert there.
It would be cool to kind of almost drown though while you're watching it.
I had a friend sneak into a concert by jumping in the water and swimming, and then swimming toward the stands, and people just pulled him up out of the water. I don't know what concert it was, but he actually got in doing it.
There should be security with scuba outfits out there.
There should.
Just making sure nobody can do that bullshit. Nobody's sneaking in. No freebies. No losers. Freeloaders.
Yeah, I saw my first concert was there. Saw the Spin Doctors. Oh, God, I don't even think they were headlining. It was maybe someone else. So, and then saw 311 Tripping on Acid there. It was kind of like my hometown concert place a little bit, but I never really liked it. Saw Fish a few times there, but it's always sound stinks.
Was 311 the band with the guy, the lead singer was like an insane pedophile?
No, that was Shinobi versus Dragon Ninja, or maybe that was the name of the song. Lost Prophets.
Oh, that's
Lost
what
Prophets.
I always confused the Lost Prophets.
And they had the song Shinobi versus Dragon Ninja. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't have to think about that while you were tripping on acid at the beach watching.
No.
What does 311 sing? I can't think of who they are.
Down. If I never thank you, then just let me do it now. Keep your feet on the ground, electrified by the sound.
Is it like ska?
It's like electronic-y ska. Amber. Amber is the color of my energy.
Oh God, yeah. Oh no, I hate that song. Whoa. Oh yeah, it's like fucking surfer homo music.
Yeah, a little surfery. That's like their ballad, though. They had
Amber is the color of your energy.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Blech.
It's a catchy song.
It is very catchy.
Yeah.
It is not going to be stuck in my head for a couple days because you said it. And I'm not happy about that, but I don't like that song.
It's too chill for you?
Way too chill.
Yeah.
That's what it is. No, it's just I don't like that like ska and They're like, woo,
Like Sublime, you're not a big
no,
Sublime
no,
fan?
not a
No.
fan. Gay Bitches says 311 reunited last year and did a really shitty Tiny Desk concert for NPR.
Oh. I'll have
made
to
it
check
so
that
shitty.
out. Yeah, they I kind of like the NPR Tiny Desk concerts. I've even like become not fans of people that I didn't think I was going to, but after I saw the 311 their Tiny Desk concert, I'm like, all right, they're actually kind of talented. Like when I saw Justin Timberlake do his concert.
Justin Timberlake.
I'm not a Justin Timberlake fan, but it was like just amazing the professionalism of him, how he has all these people and he's like directing people and singing perfectly and everything's like right on time and on cue and everything's like has a purpose.
What the hell? I don't even know what the Tiny Desk
They like
thing is.
it's at NPR, someone just has a desk like where a cubicle kind of where they work in, not but yeah. And then they just get back to go play. They play in NPR's offices.
I agree, Joey Diggo. He wrote fag. A lot of G's.
You know this song, right?
Seems like a good day. Well, the lead singer looks like lead singer of a band.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, this doesn't sound bad.
Oh, I have seen this. I remember the called the DJ. Is related to Bill Burr?
Ooh, yeah, it looks like it. Bill Burr's brother.
They had to have played Amber. Is it segmented on the YouTube video?
Let's see. Oh yeah, all mixed up.
Oh, you know that song. Amber, there
Wait,
it is.
oh wait.
All mixed up, don't know what to do. Shibby dibby 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 you.
Boo. 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 Boo, 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 boo. This is gay, so gay. Boo. This song is fucking gay. I fucking hate this song. It's so gay.
I believe you hate it that
Boo.
much. It's like, how can you hate it? It's like it's a catchy. I'm not saying like you're putting on the album and listening to it all the time, but
So
it's
gay.
a catchy song.
No, it is. I'm more just
Down though. That's the mega hit.
oh.
And just let me do it now. Yeah.
What is this? I didn't like
That
that.
guy stunk.
I don't like that.
He lost his edge.
Boo. Boo. That's probably all we can play. We probably couldn't play any of that
Probably not, but whatever. It's on YouTube already.
on JuneTube.
On YouTube.
Should we watch some JuneTube?
Let's do it.
Because I got a bunch of JuneTube. Let's see. Where should we begin? Why don't we begin here? What a beautiful event, giving a Sefer Torah in honor of our dear friend Nachum Einhorn. Shai Groucher came in to celebrate.
What?
HKS is the shul the Torah was given to in NYC. You know
speaking
exactly what
English?
all of that
What
means,
is
right?
that?
I saw this tweet the other day. I read it, and I literally don't know what I read. And don't worry, there's a video attached, and I don't know what the video is happening in the video.
Mhm.
All I can tell you is 100% all this is Jewish as hell.
What a beautiful event, giving a Sefer Torah in honor of our dear friend Nachum Einhorn.
I mean, just the first sentence alone.
But I'm still trying to put together like what a beautiful event, giving.
What a beautiful event, giving Sefer Torah in honor of our dear friend Nachum Einhorn.
So is Sefer Torah like an honor? I get in an honor, like
Giving a
an
Sefer Torah.
honorary thing to give.
I don't know. Maybe the video will help us figure out what what they're doing.
Shy Groucher came in to celebrate.
Can you believe Shy Groucho was there?
This is like the Susan Waldman speech when Roger Clemens came back. Oh, what a beautiful event! Giving a Steffatora and out of my dear friend Markham Einhorn. Shy Groucher came in to celebrate. HKS is a shul. The Torah was given to in NYC.
Is the shul the Torah? Dude, I was almost surprised how little I could process of this.
Yeah, I still can't figure out what's
I don't know what
happen.
any of this means. But yeah, well, hopefully this video will help us figure out what the heck we just read, because it's all Jewish to me.
He's very Jewish.
Someone's in the house. Can't be Jesus. They wouldn't be excited.
Definitely not. It must be kind of nice though to just have.
Just have a nice.
That was it. Like, did nothing happen? I thought you were gonna get a Torah shawl or whatever.
Maybe it's this thing.
The bong.
It's not a bong. Is it a bong? No. What the fuck? Wait, I didn't realize it was a circle like that.
Yeah.
With two things. I thought it was like a big scroll. You know how like oldie time scrolls have two sticks in the end and they like roll it out. Maybe, and because it said Torah, and I'm like, isn't the Torah isn't
it just the book?
The bit, yeah.
Yeah.
This is like a sacred old book that they're having a dance party with. But you know, the fun dance. And then in the middle, there's this guy. Is that Shy Groucho?
I think so. In the house.
That's got Shy Groucho in the house, and he did this spinning fist thing. Like here I am. Everybody knows. Look, here's my signature move. Whirling backward. Yeah.
Oh, he would pull down and show off his like little Lance Armstrong bracelet.
I think they all have bracelets. They open bar. Yeah. Well,
it didn't clear up anything.
Didn't clear up anything, and I still haven't gotten a camera from this video.
Do the comments clear up something? Like, how'd you even see this tweet?
I don't know.
From Shimmy J.
I don't. It came up in my For You tab for some reason, and I just went, "Oy vey." Where did this come from? I don't know any Shy Groucho. I know a very outgoing Groucho. I don't know a Shy.
I'm looking up Sefer Torah.
Sefer. Yeah, you're gonna have to break this down like word by word. What is an event? What is beautiful? Our dear friend Markham Einhorn. Finkel is Einhorn.
So the Sefer Torah is a handwritten copy of the first 5 books of the Bible.
Okay, so that's got to be what this big thing
is.
It is a giant scroll that was handwritten with a big fire on it.
Jeez, why do you get?
So they're super excited. Like, we got this. We got this handwritten scroll. Oh my God. This is the best thing that's ever happened. We have this handwritten Jew book.
There's only one. The Sofer Situm is the only one allowed to write the Sefer Torah. If he makes one mistake on a page, the whole page is cut out and a new page is written and sewn in.
Forget that. He has to redo the whole thing. All 5 books. If on page fucking 500,091, he fucks up a single letter. He has to redo the whole 5 million pages.
It is also read. Sefer Torah is read aloud during Jewish prayers. Prayers on Sabbaths, Mondays, Thursdays, and religious festivals. They have 3 different prayer days. Also is read on the first days of the new Hebrew month and fast days. The Sefer Torah is kept in the Ark of the Law, which is usually an ornate, curtailed off cabinet.
So there's an ornate cabinet that holds
The Sefer Torah.
the very long piece of paper,
Uh-huh.
Sefer Torah.
I don't even think I think it's just like a book that they write page by page.
Well, it's no wonder Shy Groucher came to celebrate. What an important book. Are you kidding? HKS is the shul the Torah was given to. And what's HKS? Is that
I don't know.
something synagogue, maybe? Maybe it's the synagogue it got dropped off.
Hasidic Kike synagogue.
That has to be it.
It fits, right?
So it must be. And it's the shul. The shul.
That's school,
Oh,
I think.
okay. I believe that.
Yeah.
Shuli. So Shuli's name means schoolboy? Schoolie?
Maybe Schoolie.
Hey, Schoolie. Schoolie.
Please, I want to see at least the top response. Like,
What is a Sefer Torah? Torah scroll.
oh, thanks.
There you go. Yeah, much simpler explanation of what we just went through. Vital Shlomo.
Oh my God.
So I
Oh my God.
So I think this is how it probably ended up on my timeline. Is all the responses to it are very anti-Semitic.
It's such a happy bonus.
I know.
There's nothing. Oh my God, you get those same.
Did a couple more towers just come down and invite you? Repent and turn to Christ. Yeah, you know what? For
Oh
some
my
reason,
God.
this video wasn't received well. Be more beautiful, do
I
it in your
wonder
home
why
country.
they say
with
there's a lot of
Jesus.
anti-Semitism on X.
It's Jews. Fuck these people. Last time
Oh
I
my God.
saw this many dancing Jews, the World Trade Center was. Okay.
Jesus.
We are
Oh
not-
my God.
Yeah, now,
Oh
now
my
the
God.
cartoon. Oh my God. Oh my God. Kim, I just wanted information on what that was. I didn't come here for this
Oh my-
time.
all I see is sewer rats. Holy shit.
Avid Recycler has the only like tepid
Yes.
response. This seems Jewish.
That was my first response when I saw the dance. I'm like, oh, that's a very Jewish thing.
I don't know how much further down we can go. We're making more of those probably banned on YouTube fucking cartoons. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, the tick.
Yeah,
Rude and
that's-
anti-Semitic.
So yeah, all right.
Holy shit!
So
Some
we've-
guy putting a body in
That
an
we've
oven.
just we've gleaned no information off of the comment section. Is Shimmy J now? Now I gotta
is
look
he,
at his
is he
profile.
popular? 505 followers.
Dude, what this
What
so
the fuck?
this is just a random Jewish guy who posted like a nice Jewish thing.
Did he
And
maybe?
he's just got fucking nailed with a bunch of people going, fucking Jews.
Hey, Michael Rappaport.
He reposted Michael Rappaport
Oh,
talking about Trump.
maybe. I mean, it's a
So this
celebratory.
is like a pro-Trump Jewish guy that is just getting
I guess.
bashed for
But
his Jew party.
Maybe it was like a celebratory tweet. You know, obviously they were dancing and celebrating something. Maybe he promoted it to get it out there. I don't know.
And it got out
It
there.
got out there.
And
And he
people
decided never to promote it ever again.
never tweet anything again about Jewish teachers. I wanted to tell everyone how cool this Jewish thing was, and all the responses were awful.
Oh my God. I couldn't believe he had one sort of, I guess the first question, what's a temperature or whatever the fuck it's called? I forgot already. Temperatura, Sempertora, what that got a response. And then the rest was all anti-Semitic, except that this is very Jewish. Which is probably
I
ironically.
genuinely was just like, I saw a video where I'm just like, I have no idea what this is. I got to show Garrett. And you'd be like, look, Jewish stuff. What do you think is happening here? Because I have no idea.
I'll sometimes get like I'm guessing Indian post or whatever, where it's just all words I don't understand and a lot of short, like 2-letter words and stuff. And then the video is nothing. It's not even like an Indian guy on the street doing something. It's just, I don't know why it's in my feed. A lot of times it's not even like a check mark post. Weird. And it's not an ad either. But yeah, I don't know.
No, yeah,
I've never gotten just like a Jew congratulatory tweet.
I don't know what I clicked on. I don't know how it happened. 'Cause I don't really share the same views as that, because that's a little extreme for me. I think Jews are just great. But yeah, for some reason that popped up in my For You page. And another person who popped up that I thought was very funny was another. This one I don't think is as hateful. This is again just another nice Jewish video.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, someone posted it being silly, but not like, oh, I fucking they're causing all the just silly. I don't know how to explain it. But he's too young to be this Jewish. And it's a kid. I looked this kid up. I'm pretty sure he's like 16 at this point.
Okay.
But he's had yeah, god damn it. I looked this up a while ago. Now it was either an Instagram or TikTok where he's very famous. And he's very famous because he's like an extremely dedicated Jewish young man.
Okay.
Whose father is like not. He's gone full Hasidic, I think, and he's like,
oh, but his
studying
dad's
the Torah, and his dad's
like
Jewish.
Shuli.
Yeah, that's Jewish, but he's just like, I don't know where he gets all this shit. Like, this isn't me.
Huh.
And his videos are kind of funny, but this video, it was much like the last video where he's talking, and I'm like, what the fuck is he going on about?
I hate the phone. I really hate. I think it's a wonderful marvel of human ingenuity. But it's a Yetzer Hara trap. I really believe that. So I've set limits on my phone. I've tried to turn things off. I block certain websites. Thank God. And so I'm hoping to curb the Yetzer Hara. That's my hope. But I'm sometimes the Yetzer Hara wins. Sometimes I lose time for Gemara because I'm doing who knows what. Yeah. But I'm trying my best. I hate the phone.
Yetzer Gemara.
It's a real Yetzer Hara, you know. You know, Garrett, a Yetzer Hara. You know when you're trying to do your Gemara and your phone's just sitting there and you're like, oh, this Yetzer Hara. If I open up my phone one more time and see the Costco guys, I won't get to my Gemara at all today.
God. Is it honorable, like living a life like that, though? Where you
to him? Oh, God,
not to him, but I mean, do you have that opinion too? Not that you want to do it, but is it just like denying yourself of maybe vices or just enjoyment?
Yeah, it's one of those things where for myself, I can't picture at all ever.
Just because
just living and doing whatever the fuck I want anytime I decide that's what I want. I am, like a Homer Simpson. Like I see something on TV, I go and I see another Yetzer Hara. I'm easily tempted. The Yetzer Haras work on me 99% of the time.
Like, I want to see his blocked website list. Because it's probably not even porn sites, because he probably just never goes to porn. It's probably Reddit or something. Like oh, they said they had a weird Jewish meme on there. I can't go there anymore.
I think it's porn.
You think it is?
I think, yeah, he's so. What happens with a lot of these extreme people is they think their vice, they're watching porn, whatever is so bad, they
have to block it out.
Yeah, they flip and they're just like, I'm going to be the best Jew in the world. That's why he has to put the blocker on his phone. I hate the phone. It's a Yetzer Hara.
I want to see it again.
Yeah, I watched this video like 10 times, and every time Yetzer Hara got funnier and funnier to me.
I hate the phone. I really hate. I think it's a wonderful marvel of human ingenuity, but it's a Yetzer Hara trap. I really believe that. So I've set limits on my phone. I've tried to turn things off. I block certain websites. Thank God. And so I'm hoping to curb the Yetzer Hara. That's my hope.
Here's the other guy, by the way. We'll get to him in a moment.
He's looking.
But I really like his hairdo.
You
know, the yarmulke can sometimes stifle creativity with the hair. I'm happy to see someone with the like Lance Bass flip up.
You know, he looks like he's put together well. You know, like he doesn't look like he has any problems.
No, he does a podcast called Interesting Jews, I think. It's literally like Aaron Berg's Badass Jews.
Nachi Gordon.
Yeah, that guy's name is Nachi Gordon. Nachi. It's called Meaningful People Pod.
Ooh.
And he interviews meaningful people, but from what I saw, they're all extremely Jewish.
Flynn Goldstein. Oh my God.
They're so Jewish that when you just read this stuff out loud, you feel like
You're being
you
anti-Semitic.
feel like you're saying stuff that's like not good, just by reading it out loud. But I'm sorry, I interrupted this boy talking about his Yetzer Hara trap. So what did you say it was? It's just human sin and vice.
Yeah, term for human tendency to do evil.
Okay, I kind of figured that. It's a humans doing evil trap.
But what does his phone make him do evil things? You don't have to.
I can't stop masturbating when I'm on it. I'm on Instagram looking at boobs and butts. I'm on the internet on porn sites looking at boobs and butts. I'm on Facebook, boobs and butts. Twitter, guess what? A lot of Trump stuff, boobs and butts. It's a real Yetzer Hara trap. I get no Gomorrah done. Did you look up what Gomorrah is?
No.
It sounds like a Godzilla monster. Oh, Gamara.
Gamara.
Like King Gamara.
I can't believe what all
King
these...
Gamara has 3 heads and he bites Godzilla and shoots laser beams at him.
Is it G-A? Gamera?
Gemara.
Oh, A-R-A.
Gamera. While you look that up, I want to listen to his...
I hate the phone. I really hate. I think it's a wonderful marvel of human ingenuity, but it's a Yetzer Hara trap. I really believe that. So I've set limits on my phone. I've tried to turn things off. I block certain websites. Thank God. And so I'm hoping to curb the Yetzer Hara. That's my hope. But I'm sometimes the Yetzer Hara wins. Sometimes I lose time for Gemara because I'm doing who knows what.
Yeah.
But I'm trying my best. I hate the phone.
Gemara is a collection of rabbinical commentaries on the Mishnah, which is part of the Talmud.
You're saying more words I don't know.
It's a key component of Jewish tradition and practice. So I guess it's part of their Bible that they read and probably what they're doing on the subway when they're just sitting there.
Rocking back and forth.
Reading the same things over and over again.
Going
Like that's the like I feel like there's some sort of, I mean, it seems to work out for them, first of all, right? Like the Jewish community seems to be doing pretty well for themselves, especially most of the Hasidic people I see. But it's like, it feels like not like my life is this big, accomplishing so much stuff, but it just seems like such a waste of experiences. It's like you're just always focused on your religion and looking at and reading the prayers and everything. Yeah, it just doesn't.
It's literally like, unless you're one of those priests who is scamming everyone and taking money out of the thing and
Joel Osteen or
banging
whatever.
kids,
yeah,
or whatever your fucked up thing is. It doesn't make sense. It's like you just do nothing but read and you hope. I guess the hope is that you're just making everyone else's lives better. But I don't know what it takes to get to that mindset of, I don't want to live a life outside of a church or whatever. I just want to, everybody who comes here, I want to just tell them about God.
But the people I meet that are like that aren't like preachy God people, they all seem to be like very content with themselves and their family. And maybe I don't like investigate these people or like really know them, but I don't know, they seem like they're happy with their choices. It just seems something I wouldn't do. But
yeah, I don't get it at all. In a million years I can't imagine
just dedicating your whole life to this God that you hope exists.
Yeah, for trying to avoid Yetzer Hara's. It's a Yetzer Hara trap. I can't imagine even saying things like that. But it's a completely different lifestyle, mindset, and everything. Because I feel like me and you were a similar trajectory of, like, were you into like being an atheist in like 2013, 2010, around there, where it was like cool on the internet to be like, fuck God, I don't give a shit?
Yeah, I was never like that outspoken about it, but yeah, right. I was an atheist, and definitely way more of like church is dumb and stupid kind of thing. And now I'm not like that. I'm like, whatever, you want to go to church, it's fine. I'll go to church if someone drags me there or something. I'm not gonna. But like at that time, I would be like, fuck no. When you believing in the fairy tale or whatever,
Exactly.
like all that stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, people
I
that
kind of like
believe.
douchey looking back on it.
That's the thing. The same thing. I look down on people that were religious, not just Christians, but like every religion. It's like it's a mind virus, and you're all just.
I believe in the flying spaghetti monster.
Yeah, like how could you be so stupid? Obviously, but yeah. Now, older, I'm just like, yeah. Well, if that's what you need in your life, then go for it. I don't know.
Yeah, it
I
seems to
was
make-
fucking. I had no belief in God, no belief in any faith or any sort of shit like that, and I was also lonely and wanted to kill myself. So, like, whatever you need to get by in your day to day, as long as you're not affecting other people, I don't see anything wrong with it.
That's what I was gonna say about the previous video, where it's just like it must be nice to be able to go to a place where everyone is just on your side. Everyone's on everyone's side. No one's looking to like make fun of somebody, or everyone has kind of the same tradition. So everyone's not like, there's not people in the corner being like, oh my God, look at that guy's yarmulke, or, like everyone's on the same side and together and on the same team. And I don't have that really.
Right.
There's not a place
It's
that I could go where it's just like
a community.
a community that I just feel safe in and know that no one's gonna rip on me or make fun of me or do, just make me feel dumb or something.
Bang your kids.
Bang my kids.
Yeah, that's a bad one. That really sealed the deal on me, like ever wanting to be part of a church or anything again. Because
yeah,
I think it's all fine, and I can, finding faith and finding a God, that's all well and dandy. And I think there is something inherently like sinister about organizing it and getting people's time and getting them to come in and just like the community aspect of it's great, but there's an ugly back end of kid fucking and the Pope sitting on a golden throne. Like it gets too big at a point, but
they got to pick a new Pope soon, right? Didn't he?
Yeah, didn't the Pope? He's like he didn't die, but he's
about to or
pretty much dead.
Yeah, conclave, right?
Yeah. Rafe Fiennes snubbed 3 times for an Oscar.
How are you celebrating Ramadan on the other side of the circle?
I'm trying to avoid a lot of Yetzer Haras. Wait, no, if I say Yetzer Hara to the Ramadan people, will blow up on me.
So last Thursday when Gino was driving me home, we turned into Brooklyn, and it's, I don't know, for people that know Brooklyn, it's like Court Street and Atlantic Avenue, which is definitely not a Jewish area or any sort of area. It's more just like a shopping area, kind of like a main street kind of vibe. Just like a lot of shops on Atlantic Avenue, and there's like movie theaters, and they had streets in lights like Christmas decorations, Happy Ramadan.
Ooh.
And like rows and rows of it, and then like on the light poles there were the crescent moon and the star and stuff. I've never seen that before, and it's not like, I've been in that area a lot. It's not like there's like a big Muslim population right there. I don't, but I've never seen a Happy Ramadan decorations ever, and it's weird that it was just in this like just a popular part of Brooklyn that's not.
You excited? We're all gonna be Muslims.
I guess so. Yeah, like
I think some people who lean right would like that. After I saw like the Twitter reviews of Anora.
Oh
degeneracy.
Yeah,
it's this. It's all sex. All these fucking. And it's just like, all right, let's all just watch movies where ladies wear hijabs and no blowjobs, just hijabs. Yeah, just everybody. No, like cover them all up. Can't have a movie with any sex in it anymore because it's for gay Jews.
Yeah, like my neighborhood, I could hear the sundown whistle for the Muslims to go and pray or whatever. Like I'm close enough in that, and I'm not close to this neighborhood where the Happy Ramadan stuff is. So I would expect it kind of by me, but yeah, I don't know why it was up there and who started it or why it happened. But
do you get on your little prayer mat whenever you hear the whistle?
No.
You face east and just go. Maybe that's why the cat left or didn't want to be there.
He couldn't hear the whistle, or he.
No, he heard and he's just like, oh
Oh
God,
God!
bunch of towel heads.
I'm gonna hide. I'm afraid.
Like, they're not nice to cats.
No, but it's like a fasting holiday. Always seems like the worst kind of holidays.
No, doesn't seem like the kind of holiday I would ever take part in. It's not a holiday. It's more like a torture session. Holidays, you think of like Christmas, Easter, things where food is presented, served, and although it must be cool on like day 30 or whatever it is, when they're done and they have their eel halad, whatever the fuck, and it's just like, oh, now we can eat.
But so apparently, you have to fast from sun up to sun down. So they like get up early and just make this huge breakfast kind of thing and chow down and then don't eat all day. And then once the sun goes down, once the whistle goes off, they can eat again. Yeah, I thought it was
I've kind of been doing Ramadan for fucking years. I usually don't eat that much in the morning, but like when it closer to I have one big meal, right? As soon as the sun goes down, I have a giant cheeseburger and I get closer to Allah that way.
Yeah.
I eat a haram burger.
I want to remember the names every time, but I forget it. The Yetzer.
The Yetzer Hara.
Yetzer.
Hamburgers are a real Yetzer Hara when I'm fasting.
Yeah, no cheeseburgers for him.
Oh no, why?
You can't mix cheese and right, dairy and meat.
That's a Jewish rule.
Yeah.
Learn something. You learn 10 new Jew things every day. It's the 10th thing I learned today.
Yeah, when I worked at Sirius, there was Mendy's in like Rockefeller Center, which just like Seinfeld, the deli where Banya goes to Mendy's or where
Mendy's.
Yeah. And the first time I went there, I was like, oh, they have pastrami. I was like, just with Swiss on top. And he didn't even say anything. He just came without the Swiss on top. And then I was like, I was just kind of thought about it. I was like, oh, that kind of makes sense, I guess.
No, it doesn't make sense. What kind of rule is that? Now I'm back to 2013, Steve, where my religion's really stupid. It's really fucking why can't you put the cheese on the meat? It's obviously a rule that they made way back in the day when they were just putting rotten meat and cheese. Like it didn't go together.
Yeah.
Jews were just shitting their brains out till they died. So it was like, God said, don't do that anymore. You're killing us. But now you can just put cheese on meat because things are different now.
Yeah. I don't know the technicality behind it, but yeah, it's probably something like that. They have
it's a real Yetzer Hara putting that cheese on that beef.
They have weird like percentage rules, like if a piece of cheese falls in chili or something, what percent of the chili can be cheese before it doesn't count anymore? And it's like 63 out of 64 or something, whatever percentage that is. Then if you can figure out that percentage, then it's still safe to eat.
So they have to do math like that to be like, listen, God, I put this amount of, you allow for this amount of cheese in the chili. That's like the Hasidics that have other people press elevator buttons. And it's like, if your God doesn't want you doing this, doesn't this make it worse because you're being a little cheat sneak and still doing the things he says not to do? Like if you're putting cheese in chili and God strictly forbade that, it's like a child going, well, I only put a little bit.
But what if a mouse ran by your chili and dropped a piece of, you didn't do it on purpose.
Oh.
And then what do you, then you have to add more chili to the size of the cheese to make the ratio so low.
God
that
decided
count.
for you, you're a rule breaker and you need to do a Gomorrah.
But like they actually had.
There's no hell in Jewish faith.
Yeah, or heaven, right? It's just purgatory. I don't know.
I think there's a heaven.
Okay. Because they believe Jesus is in hell? So that would mean there is a hell in their religion.
Wish we had a Jew we could call and just ask.
Joey Dago, call in. I know you're Jewish.
And just ask him all of these. I'm having a real Yetzer Hara moment. Maybe we can get God damn it, what was his name? Flynn Goldstein?
Mm-hmm.
Flynn Goldstein, my favorite young Jew on the show. Because he'll definitely be able to answer all our questions.
He would, but he'd feel very attacked, I feel. We're like, Wait, so you can't put cheese on meat? Why not?
All right, I'd have to watch my tone. And I wouldn't have. I'd have to not scream so loud about the food things in the Jewish. You can't eat pork. What are you, Muslim?
When you say, there was no going back, you knew, right? You knew that you were in the right place. What does that mean for I guess, a 12-year-old to actually feel that inside? What does that look like?
Well, I think it's a lot, but I think it was the knowledge that, hey, my family, going back generations, did the same thing. Davened every day, light tefillin, said tefillas, whatever it is. They did the exact same thing. So it was something I wanted to emulate, knowing that I was connecting to what my family used to do.
Yeah,
When you say
Vod Talon and Fillin and Skoombalatst and Flush and Fleeshend. The thing about this guy, for some reason, he's so dedicated to the Jewish faith that it has aged him about 40 years.
He's so mature.
His mannerisms, the way he dresses, everything about him is like a fucking old man.
Yeah.
And just, again, I keep getting these clips lined up so maybe we can glean something we don't understand about the wonderful Jewish faith. And just more words I don't know.
Words it confused me even more.
I'm even more confused than I somehow was when they were all dancing around with Shy Groucha. Oh, you know Shy Groucha?
He came to celebrate.
Celebrate the Gumvan Talon.
Sephitora.
The Sephitora.
I think it's a lot, but I think it was the knowledge that, hey, my family, going back generations, did the same thing. Davened every day, light tefillin.
Laid tefillin.
I don't. Davened every day.
I'm
That's got to mean beat off. They beat off every day, laid tefillin.
Daven.
Your phone.
I know my algorithm is gonna be so fucked up.
You're gonna just be getting ads for like Jewish singles on your phone now.
Dave Ned, right?
Dave Ned davened.
Oh.
I davened every day. I'll look up laid tefillin. Because
what does davening mean in Hebrew? Common term used for prayer.
Oh, so it's just praying.
Yeah.
Laying tefillin is a Jewish ritual that involves placing 2 black leather boxes on the head and arm. The boxes contain Torah scrolls. What?
Is there an image?
Why does it just get more confusing? Yes, there's an image. Oh my God. All right, hold on. I gotta look this up on the computer. I don't know what the hell that is. He says he does this all the time. Or no, he Devontae Smiths every day. This other thing he only does occasionally. Yeah, Jewish ritual involved placing 2 black leather boxes on the head and arm. And this is the picture that comes up.
Whoa, it's pretty
like
cyberpunky.
Yeah. Hand tefillin and the head tefillin. It's just a silly it's a silly little box tied to his head.
It has the Torah in it, I guess.
That's a very tiny Torah. Must be like a USB. A USB. He's got a USB tied to his head. It's got the whole Torah in it.
I've never seen that. I guess you do that in the privacy of your home. I've never seen someone walking around. They walk around with all the other stupid shit on. The curlicues, the big hat, the yarmulke. The yarmulke is acceptable.
Laying tefillin is something you do in the privacy of your own home. You do not lay tefillin outside. I don't. Oh fuck! I X'd out the. I need to know more.
Yeah,
I didn't know I would ever be this interested.
No.
But it's so odd. Like some of these cartoons, they look like fucking bondage.
Yeah,
like diagrams. Oh my God. Hold on. This one, is this supposed to look like a fucking propaganda cartoon?
Furthest point forward, no part of the tefillin may pass this point.
There's obviously some very, very specific rules on how you're supposed to
Of
wear
course.
the silly little box on your head.
The furthest point back, no part of the. Okay.
The kesher knot should be on the bone at the bottom of the skull, which normally corresponds to the height of the eyes. Obviously.
Oh,
I mean, if you need to be
alright.
told that, you're a fucking idiot.
So I guess
Everybody
it
knew
like
that.
it can't cover your yarmulke. It's pretty much
Right.
what it is.
That's what this diagram is showing.
Yeah.
It cannot cover the yarmulke of a 1940s propaganda poster.
You think you could take your yarmulke off while you're putting that on? You know, you're covering the same bases. You're still covering your head.
Yeah, I mean, God really, he requires a lot of headgear.
Yeah.
He's God's a little autistic. With all the stuff he wants them to put on their head. How to put on the tefillin. Stand up. Put the arm tefillin first. Place the arm tefillin on your bicep. But why? There's a lot of how to, but why? Why do men lay tefillin? It's called laying tefillin too.
Yeah.
Wearing tefillin is important not just for you as an individual. It brings protection to the Jewish people. This is why just before the outbreak of the Six-Day War in 1967, the Rabbi Menachem M. Schneerson of righteous memory began a campaign to encourage Jewish men and boys to put on tefillin.
Still doesn't make what?
It don't make no
So
sense.
60 years ago, some guy just said, no, put this box in your head. And everyone's like, oh, you got it. No questions asked.
Well, it's so funny. It's not only does it protect you, it protects every Jewish person.
Oh, shit.
It's much like putting on a COVID mask for protect yourself and others.
Wow.
What thought Sheffin? What thought tefillin? When you put on tefillin, you'll be connecting to the infinite, fulfilling G-D's will.
Oh, you can't
And
write God.
reminding yourself to be a better person, but you'll also be doing something that your great-great-grandfather did exactly the same way. So it's tradition and almost like a shame ritual of wear this box on your head and tie this shit on your arms to remind you to be a better guy.
But like, aren't they reminding themselves about God all the time already? Like, do you need all these extra steps? Gee.
Well, those straps don't just connect you to God. They connect you to your past, your future, and to your people.
Wow.
This is very symbolic.
Holy shit. So go ahead, give it a try.
I dare you to succumb to a Yetzer Hefer. Fuck, now I forgot what it is. Yetzer Haza? A Yetzer Hara. Yetzer Hara. When you're wearing the tefillin. Good Lord, is it when people hear about Catholic and Christian stuff, do they react this way too, or they're just like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I was trying to think before of like stuff that other religions do that would be questionable like this, but I can't think of anything.
I mean, eating the Jesus cracker, and drinking the wine.
Yeah,
Those to me are very normal things, but I can see you being like, what? You just everybody gets in line and eats a tiny piece of cracker, and it's his body?
Uh-huh.
What is that? And then you drink his blood? This is like a vampire church?
That is true.
I can see being like skeptical, like you really, because but it's all ritual.
Yeah, that's the thing. We might
make,
just be like more used to it.
yeah, our rituals are normal.
Uh-huh.
Those are weird.
But I don't know. Are we tying things to our body? Are we wearing crazy hats and stuff?
Yeah, priests and altar boys
Priests
wear
do,
silly
yeah.
outfits. They look like shy guys with their
But
flowy pajamas.
those are priests. You know, like if rabbis did this, fine. But it's just everyday normal Jewish people are doing this all the time too. It's for everyone.
I think it's supposed to be for everyone, but I think it's more people like Flynn Goldstein that are more
super haram,
mega Jewish, ultra super second edition Jewish, not just regular Jew. Because that's the thing. The videos I looked up. That's what does it say? He found his Jewish roots, and he deep connection. His dad's dad's regular Jew, and he's like super Orthodox.
Wow.
Dad Reformed Jewish family. And then he went to Orthodox. So he did what most people do the opposite of,
Yeah.
which is
be forced into it and then leave the second you can.
Yeah.
He was not forced into it and forced himself
I love
into
this.
it the second he could.
There's Jews more Jewish than us. At 12 years old, little Flynn Goldstein was like, I need to be the most Jewish Jew in the world. Well, good for Flynn.
Yeah.
We learned some stuff today.
We definitely did.
We did, yeah. I
Can't
don't
remember it all, but learned something.
Well, we definitely learned that the shmo
I hate my phone.
it's a Yetzer Hara. God damn it! I have to watch the video again because I don't remember if that's the word. Everybody,
It's a wonderful marvel of human ingenuity, but it's a Yetzer Hara trap. I really believe that. So I've set limits on my phone. I tried to turn things off. I blocked certain websites. Thank God. And so I'm hoping to curb the Yetzer Hara. That's my hope. But I'm sometimes.
this is like a Tim and Eric sketch. Wow, with the fucking music in the background. Doo, 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 doo. Well, thank you, Jewish people.
Yes. So
That was
Very
Tuesday's
entertaining.
edition of JewTube. Asian sumo wrestler with AIDS. My penguin of a sister would play that down down on repeat every day during her alternate
Oh.
Asian black phases in high school. Well, Asian sumo wrestler with AIDS, I feel bad because it's not a good enough song for that. There's not many. There's Wasoop and Lollipop by Steven Seagal that I am happy to hear every day. But Down Down by 311 is. You should have kicked your sister's door down and fucking threw her cassette out the
I
window.
could hear that song once every day. It would be fine with it, I think. It's horror, it's
That
pretty
whole
catchy.
band is a Yetzer Hara trap.
It's your book. Congratulations.
The late Tefillin.
Yetzer Haram. All right. Remember
It's
that.
a Yetzer
Yetzer Haram.
Hara.
Hurrah.
Spud, $10 super sticker. Thank you, Spud.
Thanks, bud.
That was very nice of you. Word up to Spud and Curtis John. Have either of you heard from Drew since Cameragate?
Negative.
Nope. I don't know what he would say.
No.
Because as he mentioned, we wouldn't be friends with him if he didn't have all that equipment. So
Mhm.
now he doesn't have the equipment. So
Yeah, I've thought about do I reach out to not in like the near future or anything, but just say I get an extra fish ticket one day next year or something. Do I reach out and just try to mend fences and be like, hey, you want to come?
railroad him. Railroad him with fish
railroad
tickets.
him.
You just railroad me with these fish tickets. If that's what you want to do, that's what you do.
Yeah, I thought, but then it's just thoughts of would it be awkward? I'm sure it would, or maybe not, or maybe it would just be it would put it all under the bridge and then we would just forget about it.
Under the bridge. Maybe test the waters. Just text him a picture of your balls with no words. Just send him that. See how he responds. Just dip a toe. If he responds angrily, maybe it's not time yet for you guys to make up that wonderful friendship. If he says, hey man, sick balls, then maybe oh, you know what?
All right, he's cool now.
Time to be buddies.
Yeah.
Let's go to fish together.
And look at each other's balls.
And let's touch balls at the fish show.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's reached out to Gino since or anyone else that I've heard of.
Well, that Gino, he's a real schmeitzer.
Now you're just making up Jewish words.
Am I?
Who knows?
I think if
have
you make
no
enough
idea.
noises like that, eventually you're gonna hit some of them.
The Trump speech started 15 minutes ago.
Trump's doing speech.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a State of the Union or some joint session speech or something.
Hell yeah, bro.
Joint sessions,
Joint sessions,
yeah.
man. Him and Elon are gonna fucking smoke. They're gonna fucking nuke Bangladesh. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I thought maybe we could at least just check in to see if it's the stupid half the room stands, half the other.
Check in on the Trumpy trout. Face the nation.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Trump to deliver address to Congress.
It sounds like State of the Union, but it wasn't being called that.
McFarland, he is inside the
hasn't even
chamber.
gotten in
Scott,
yet.
give us a
Wasn't even
feel
there
for
yet.
what that's like right now.
Or did he already do it?
No, that's like the beginning.
Oh, okay.
All will end well. I'm not here to predict all will end well, but that will be the subtext of the president's remarks.
Some of them
Yeah, he's,
you'll see, Maurice and John.
doing his
Some of the House
WWE
Democrats
walk-up.
are wearing these
Okay.
very bright pink blazers.
I'm surprised he doesn't
Members of the
actually walk
Democratic
up with
Women's
like
Caucus.
music behind him.
And
The YMCA or
have like
Whatever else he's
a
been playing.
cape on, and he throws it off, and then people lift him up on a little pedestal and walk him toward the stage. But no Nancy Pelosi this year, ripping up the pages and doing any of that stuff.
why? We need that.
Yeah.
She saved us, remember? You know who saves us all the time though? Our Indian correspondent,
Oh, he has a new video.
Guy Markham. He sent us a video.
Awesome.
And he sent us a message too. Let's see. So the video, he said, I feel like my last two videos are a bit dull, so I got you what I know works.
What?
Lots of little Indian guys crowding around me. Wait, did we play this already? I don't think we did, but maybe we did. Oh, I think we did play this. God damn it.
Oh no. The last one we saw was him in the
Oh no, wait, we didn't play this
Yeah.
one. This is new.
was
Oh,
it the
cool.
last one was him at the hotel with the shitty bathroom.
Right, all right. I was
Yeah,
thinking I
And
was
he
thinking
finally
of
got
the
like food poisoning or something.
right. Yes, you're right. Okay,
Yeah.
good. I'm glad I'm wrong. So Guy Markham, he's our Scottish friend who is abroad in India, which is our favorite
Still.
country.
He's been there since the New Year.
Yeah. He's been there a while.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be there for most of March, if I'm remembering right. But he's leaving kind of soon.
Yeah, I think so. In March sometime.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said March. But yeah, he's our man abroad in India who is doing correspondence, finding out what the place is actually like for us and sending us videos of his adventures.
Uh-huh.
Since we're always showing footage of my favorite comedy nation. But he said, I feel like my last two videos are a bit dull, so I got you what I know works. Lots of little Indian guys crowding around me.
Well, everyone's a little guy around him.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Yeah.
But let's see.
Hey guys, I had to ride through Uttar Pradesh the other day on one of their highways to get to where I am now.
Nice.
And I stopped to make you a video and it got a bit silly. So guys, you mentioned the Kumbela on your show recently. There's a reason I'm not going for that. It's as you've seen, every time I do any filming, I get mobbed by people. And I don't want to
There
go
was
to a
someone on
place where
fire
there's
in the background at first.
No,
it's just
yeah,
someone
it's
in like a robe.
like flags. By the way,
A
that
flower
like
flag.
Kumela thing he's talking about,
Yeah.
Kumela Soprano, is that big like festival or something like every 4 years or so, or every. I think it actually might have been longer than
Did
that.
they throw shit?
No,
Oh.
that was the shit throwing festival. Different thing. This was they all meet at the same spot, and by they all I mean like a billion Indian people meet in one part of the Ganges River,
Oh, yeah.
one of the holier parts.
And leave their underwear there.
They leave their underwear there, and they all just take a dip because it's like
Because who could
This-
walk back with wet underwear? Oh, it's disgusting.
I wouldn't. I would walk back naked before I walk back with Maha Kumbha Maya, which is it happens every 144 years, not 4 years,
Oh, wow.
144 years, based on planetary alignment. The Hindus believe a dip in the sacred river purifies the soul, and they say it's incredibly well run and quite the spectacle. We'll just show that real quick so people know what Guy is saying there. It's this snowy nightmare you can only imagine.
Oh, my God. It always just looks like all men. They're all naked.
Big men hopping into the Ganges, which is you're not going to
Oh my
believe this.
God.
Extremely polluted, filled with human shit, and disgusting. And just that, just cold, smelly garbage water. But, you know, only every 144 years, the planet's aligned this way. So, Guy, maybe you should have thought about going because I don't think we're going to get another chance in this lifetime.
That mohawk, it looks a little feeble, you know, like you needed your spirit cleanse to get it to pop up again.
And sure, like the whole thing would be a completely unpleasant experience, kind of a nightmare. Even if you didn't get stopped every 2 seconds to take a selfie and like aggressively grabbed and fucking yelled at to do so. Even if you were there incognito, taking a dip in the shit river with a bunch of other naked men around you might probably suck balls, but you're never gonna get to do that again. So you got to just do it anyway.
Yeah, 144 years. You got to do it if you have the chance.
But anyway, back to I am Guy Markham.
I get mobbed by people, and I don't want to go to a place where there's 100 million people. Well, yeah, hello. See, it's going to happen again in a minute. But to give you an idea of how many people go to Coombe, and a lot of them walk, they've closed that side of the motorway, and everyone's just walking on there. And you can see these chaps are very happy here. However, usually if you were to close a motorway or highway or whatever you want to call it, you would then separate the two lanes on the opposed lane. However, what we have here now is two-way traffic on a motorway with no segregation of the traffic. So people are just left to work it out. That's how you do things in India. And trust me, it's been fucking terrifying on that. This is why I stick to the country roads. But yeah. These boys are off to Caravello. I'm going the opposite direction. Cheers. Okay, look, prime example. I've been standing here 5 minutes to have a cigarette, and this has happened. And you're a YouTuber.
I am YouTuber.
Yeah, you've got your badge. What's your channel?
Channel is SR Salon.
You've got the fucking
unisex salon.
Some unisex salon. Where you're a barber.
Yeah.
What?
We got to look it up. I just can't. I don't know what to type in.
He just carries around his YouTube plaque with him
for moments just like this.
Perfect. He's been waiting for this.
Wow, Guy Markham. Like, whoa, silver plaque. The fucking thing about the roads, though, that is absolutely
hilarious.
Hysterical. Just figure it out. Yeah, just two-way traffic in every lane. That's fucking insane. I would be terrified. I wouldn't know what to do, especially like him. He's on a fucking motorcycle.
Yeah. Right on the shoulder or something.
I'd imagine he spends a lot of his time on the road in this part, just going, "Oh, I'm gonna die. This is terrible. What do I fucking do?" It's not exactly like these people are, you know, all great drivers. I would have been even wary to stand on the edge of the road where he was standing, taking the video with his back to people that are just flying by. Like, who knows? They're gonna just like swoop over and nail him.
And it's not like they have the greatest, safest cars
and
vehicles over there. Yeah, it's just bad brakes and bad steering.
Shitty scooters.
I guess they can't go that fast, so that kind of saves them a little.
They can go fast enough to kill you.
They can.
But yeah, guys gotta watch out there. But yeah, I need to know. I want to find this YouTube channel.
Yes. And you're a YouTuber.
I am YouTuber.
Yeah. You've got your badge. What's your channel?
Channel is SR Salon. Samir Unisex Salon.
Samir Unisex Salon. Where you're a barber.
Unisex Salon.
Right. So you're a very famous barber.
Yeah.
Okay.
160,000 followers.
1 lakh.
Subscribers.
Okay. I only have 80,000. That's very upsetting. You're doing much better.
80,000.
80.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am subscribing.
Okay. No worries. No YouTube. Only Instagram.
Oh, my bro is YouTuber.
Okay. One picture, yeah. So it's picture or video? He's in the video. Running video? I can't run, I'm fat. Too fat to run.
They don't even know him.
And
he's just this gets me every time. He's done this like 3 or 4 times where he's shown us he's just a random white guy standing somewhere filming himself. Just looking into it. They don't even know if he's filming. He's just looking into someone talking. He could be FaceTiming.
Yeah.
But they just assume he is Brad Pitt. He's just some famous guy. There's a crowd of people around him telling, "I'm going to take a video."
And telling him what to do. Like, now you do this. I guess he's doing the same to them, too.
It's insane.
So I only stopped to have a piss, and now we've got this giant crowd.
Fast food.
No, I've eaten already. I have to go to...
Little bite.
No, I don't have time. I don't have time. I'm sure. Look, this is crazy. I have to go. It was very nice meeting you all, but I have to go. Okay? Right?
I will give you money for eating
You don't have to give me money. It's time. It's very nice that you want to.
5 minutes.
It's time.
My request.
I have to get
I
going.
request you.
It's very nice
I
of you to request
request.
me, but I have to
You
go.
from my India?
This is how pushy people are. You guys
It's
do
like
me a
they're
favor.
pushy
Who's the best
nice,
thing-
which is almost worse. Where they're just being so nice, but won't give it up. It's like, all right,
not taking no for an answer.
Yeah.
It's overly assertive, and it makes you mad because it's like just because you're not being an asshole, just like you're being an asshole. Just 'cause you're not calling me an asshole doesn't mean you're not fucking being a like. Leave me the fuck alone. I took a piss and I was talking to my friends on my phone. Fuck off. Now all of you say Gino is gay, and I'm getting back on my bike and I'm leaving. Gino is gay. But it is really funny. They walk around with the YouTube plaque. Just in case they run into someone that they want to fucking harass into being in a video for them. 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. We go get fast food. They want to go with a white guy to get fast food and film it for YouTube. Oh my God, look, he's eating it. Oh my fuck. Oh, he loves it. Oh, let's go eat some poo off the ground. Let's go eat cow poo.
Famous comedian, very famous New York comedian, Gino Visconti.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, no, say hello to my friend.
Hello.
Yeah, Gino is gay.
Gino is gay.
Gino is gay. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go. So yeah, 9 times out of 10, that's what happens when I pull over at the side of the road. Whether I've got my phone out or not, that is what occurs. I just want to take this opportunity, by the way, to say a huge thank you to Gabe Itches, who, out of his own free will, just went and found my Patreon and signed up to it. I really appreciate that. And if you would permit me a cheeky plug, I do have a Patreon. I make absolutely no money doing this, and if people want to support what I'm doing, I put the videos that I send you guys up there. I also do more in-depth travel diaries about what I'm doing, and on top of that, if you're into motorbikes, I do motorbike builds, and then occasionally I just put up stuff that I can't put up on Instagram because I'd be in trouble for it. So yeah, if people want to go there, that would be great. Other than that, I'll keep making you guys videos. Cheers.
Hell yeah.
Later, guy.
Go to patreon.com/IamGuyMarkham.
Yeah, thanks, Gabe, for signing
Absolutely.
up for this thing.
Yeah, thank you, Gabe Bitches, for showing support. Because yeah, I can't get enough of his videos.
Yeah, he's good.
Well, actually, hold on. I don't know why I took it down. We have to play the part where they said Gino is gay again. That's my favorite part of any of these.
Get so excited to say it.
Do you know he's gay? Do you know he's gay? Do you know he's gay?
But it's like, it's not like.
Oh, he didn't even play it again for everybody. I think I just played it for us.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Nice.
for everybody then. We have to redo it. Here's them saying Gino's gay. I'm happy that that was just for us.
Yeah, no, say hello to my friend.
Hello.
Yeah, Gino is gay.
Gino is gay.
Gino is gay. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go. So yeah, 9 times.
I wish I could understand what the fuck they were saying when they were talking about their YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I want to find it so bad.
Yeah, unisex salon, or it's just like such a generic name.
There's some word he says before it, but I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
No.
It's like Mar Salam Shalan. But thank you, Guy, for that video. That was great. I fucking
Yeah.
I look every time I see I have a new video from him, I get very excited.
Uh-huh.
And on Friday, he messaged me and just catching up on the show this week, listening to you and Garrett talk about the problems with the grooming gangs in the UK and much of the other issues we have regarding free speech. This is why I want to move to America. My country is fucked. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything going on in the UK and Europe in general is stupid and gay, to say the very least. And Guy, you should
move here. If you have $5 million, you could do it.
Oh, that's
and get the
right.
golden green card.
Golden green. I feel like people can still just illegally come here as long as you don't get arrested for anything. People, like, how would anyone know?
Well,
Or
you
if
have
you
to
come
get
here
like
on
a
like
visa or something.
yeah, you get here illegally and then
stay.
just don't go.
Don't leave. Yeah.
They won't come looking for you until you get arrested, though. Then you're gone.
Yeah. I don't know how that works really. I guess.
I mean, they
unless you
probably
get in
come looking
trouble.
for you, but
Who?
that's the thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not like I get if you're doing illegal stuff or you have a record or something, but I don't know how else they would find you. Not like there's like a hunting team out there just searching down anyone. that
ICE.
just- yeah, but I guess that is who would do it.
I think so.
Yeah, but they seem busy right now.
Yeah, but we like Guy, so we want him to come here, however way he wants. We need more guys here, not dudes, but guys named Guy from Scotland. But that is not the end of our Indian coverage.
Ooh.
So lucky day for you. There's more stinky India to go around for everyone. I just labeled these videos the most hygienic Indian food because this is just my Twitter feed every day. Is Indian people eating actual shit. First, I want to start with this one. I saw this one today, and it made me like. I've seen stuff again. These Indian videos we've watched where a woman scrubs an entire fish with poop and cooks it, and eats it. Another one guy was just straight up eating shit. He put it in a like a burrito, and he had a shit burrito. Cow poop because they view the cow as holy, but they're still eating the poop straight. Like, it's as bad as it sounds.
It's so unfathomable.
If you watch it,
really
is. This is a German porn video. They're eating shit, but this one today got me, and they're not eating shit.
All right,
Caddy Thorogood. Our very own Caddy Thorogood sent us this. He said, Garrett and Steve, this is worse than street food. And I might agree. Without any further ado, here, something that'll make you very hungry.
Barber. Maybe this is the guy's channel.
Maybe this is probably why he's very famous on YouTube. Because if you read the little caption here, it says, Barber eats every client's hair to earn their trust.
দেখো ভাই আমি কিন্তু ঘুগনি শুধু ঘুগনি খেতে পারি না দেখো তার জন্য দেখো এই দেখো এই দেখো হ্যাঁ ঘুগনিটা দেখো একটু
What is he doing? No, he's not.
So he's cutting the hair off this guy's head into his diarrhea soup.
Yeah.
With big corn chunks. And no, it's just a joke. He's totally not going to eat it, Garrett.
Oh, okay, good.
To gain his trust. Because isn't this how your barber gained your trust? Or no, your barber just said it's okay to close your eyes while I hug you, and you hugged him after the haircut. Well, in lieu of giving hugs and letting people close their eyes, this guy has a much different method of gaining trust with customers.
He's shaving his ear.
He might not be the best barber. He has to pull stunts like this to get people to come in. Oh God!
No. Oh my God! No. Stop! What are you doing?
You're gonna get sick, man. You can't just eat hair. It's not good for you. Think he spits it out? Close it.
Probably just gotta spit it out, right?
I don't know. It looks like it does end before he fully.
Now, do you think eating?
But even just putting it in your mouth is disgusting.
Is eating 90 hairs worse or better than getting one hair stuck in your? Like you have the one hair, you're like, you can't find where it is, but if it's 90 of them, it's kind of just their own thing.
No,
and you can swallow it down.
I would imagine if eating one hair is that kind of a nightmare, eating 90 must be like 90 nightmares in your mouth. Because like you know how one can get caught in your throat and you're just like gagging like oh God. And if you've ever had it like attached to the food and you're pulling it out of your throat, it's like you swallowed it and half of it's in your mouth and you're like trying to get the whole thing out. Imagine just that more like 90 times in a row in your mouth, in your throat, in between your teeth, in your cheeks, between it's making me want to fucking puke just thinking about it. Especially greasy fucking Indian pube hairs that this guy just shaved off.
But you know,
and
it's
put in
like
this dish.
it's
Just
it's
again
all
shit
wet
soup
and stuff. It kind of congealed together.
God, that's
as
so
one
disgusting.
piece.
No, because he's chewing and it's like spreading it around, and it's
and you can't chew hair. It's not like you can bite it and it breaks apart.
oh, you're just
It's
pushing it around everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
But at least his customers are probably diehards. They don't miss an appointment. The guy goes, I mean, would you, if your barber pulled out a fucking bowl of chili and was like, do you trust me? What would you say?
What do you mean? Do I trust you? Why wouldn't I trust you? Why do you have a bowl of chili by my head?
Just answer. Do you trust me?
No. That
Well,
right now.
maybe I can gain your trust.
Okay. How would
Let
you
me
do
cut
that?
your hair. Bzzz. You trust him now. After he goes through all that, you wouldn't trust him?
I mean, he does have now a part of me in him. I feel it's almost like a blood brother oath kind of thing.
One way, too.
A little way. Yeah.
He's
one
like
way.
your hair slave.
Yeah. Now, if he then shaved his head and was like, now you take bite. No, thank you.
Oh, so you wouldn't immediately leave. You'd stay for the rest of the haircut, even if he took a fucking chunk off the side of your head and ate it.
Yeah, I definitely would. That sounds fun. Right?
Just close your eyes. Here, just chewing and gagging.
That was it. I'd close my eyes and miss it where he put it in his mouth and be like, wait, did he just eat my hair? Another life's mystery I'll never know.
Now you trust me? You trust now? Eat your fucking hair.
God, what is their thing? I guess that's their viral thing to do is just eat weird shit. So that's why they do it.
Eat shit. Yeah. I guess that's the thing I can never tell is this like, do we see these videos just because it is someone doing a stunt? Like they're punking us like, oh wow, look, this guy's rubbing food on the ground and then serving it. Or is it no, this is just what they do, and people are filming it because even people there are like, this is disgusting that this guy's here every day cooking like this. But speaking of which, we have a guy cooking like this. King Concerto, thank you, King Concerto, sent us this wonderful video from our favorite country, India, on Twitter.
This looks disgusting already.
The most unhygienic Lali Changani Club Kachori, Kolkata, Indian street food. Oh my! It
God! It looks like vomit that they're scraping off the side of the road.
It's like on a door. It's not food, man. They just don't. Oh, what is he serving it on? Okay, wait, that's like a cardboard thing. Like street food.
Yeah. Well, you get pretty good portions.
I'm gonna turn around on this.
You got
Maybe
4 of those samosas or whatever they were.
it's not the most disgusting. Oh my god.
I mean,
You
honestly,
want fucking bald diarrhea bald?
you get like Indian food delivered, whatever.
Yeah, it looks like that.
It looks like that.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It looks less like a backed up toilet and more just like chicken covered in a sauce. That looks like septic paste. Especially with like the big brown wet thing on top. And he's making a mess.
Or whatever.
This isn't actually I mean, it's pretty gross, but it's at the most. We've seen way worse than this.
Yeah.
Guy's literally serving stuff off the floor. And
That's the grossest part. But if like someone brought me back this cardboard container, I would eat that stuff.
or even this nice plastic
Look at
container.
this
Making me hungry now. And you're like, yeah, this got some
plastic
crunchies on
bags.
top. It's a line. It can't be that gross. People lined up across the block to get their fucking poop food. Jesus.
This
Most
guy's
unhygienic.
killing it. The thing is, who's paying? All right, is anyone paying?
No, I haven't seen. There's got to be a guy on the side taking the money in the orders. Yeah, you know what? Look, there's a pot on the left with money in it.
Oh,
And
you're
the
right.
guy in the neon on the left keeps putting money. So yeah, he's like the cashier. What the fuck is that smell? Oh fuck!
Look, there's like 4 people jammed into this space of one of their stupid toilets.
The fuck is that smell? I think this is literally the bathroom, and they're just.
I mean, look
that's
at
a
those.
bucket
Look
of
at
waste.
the walls. It has that like
It
the
does.
shit hand
That shit hand
on
tile
the
walls.
side where people are balancing themselves to take a shit.
I don't know. I'm unsold on this being the worst place in the world, and more like it's making me hungry.
Yeah.
It just looks like shitty street food, but like yummy, greasy. I bet you if I ate a cardboard container of that, I'd probably die. I'd probably shit so much I died.
But just because of the bacteria, not the bacteria, but
Because
just
of
like
everything.
because of used water or whatever, or just everything.
Everything about it. What it's made with, what it's made of, who's serving it, whose dirty fucking hands are going to that pot.
It's very unhygienic. Yeah, he just has like a rag that he wipes his hands on. He's got noodles all over his legs.
Everybody, yeah, that he definitely just grabs and he's just, walks and poop. It would make me probably feel unwell, but
I feel like Indian food is one of the biggest ripoffs price wise, because every dish is just a stew of chicken, lamb, or beef or whatever in a curry or liquid, and it just sits around all day. And then when someone orders chicken korma, they go into the chicken korma pot and scoop it all out. It's like everything's been. It's not like individually cooked or made or specifically made for you or cooked that 10 minutes ago either. It's like been cooking all day.
But it's so tasty.
It is. But it's like they jack up the price though.
No, not Indian people. They don't scam. They don't do anything like that.
I guess not.
You're a lying sack of crap. The food is well priced, fairly priced. I haven't ordered Indian food in a while. I can't think of it, actually the last time I even got it. But I don't remember it being that expensive. I remember like it was actually maybe on the cheaper side, but this was years ago.
But I feel like it should be one of the cheapest takeouts.
Like Chinese food.
But Chinese food, at least they have to like cook it that second before they make it for you. The Indian food is just sitting in like a simmering pot and they just scoop it out. Whatever sauce it is, or they just have 12 pots there and they scoop them all out and just give it to you. There's no like preparation done to it.
We should open up our own Indian food joint. Made to order Indian food. And we'll charge $30 a plate.
Usually they have the deal where you get one appetizer and one entree for a special price, even though like this is not indicative of Indian food places, but like if you look it up, you may be saving 50 cents if you ordered it separately,
I'm not looking for any special deals. I'm a white fella, or Italian, almost white. And I'm looking for 2 things: chicken tikka masala and naan. That's what I order every time.
Really?
I mean, again, I don't get Indian food very often. Had in a while, but yeah, naan with all the dipping sauces. And the
it always
chicken
comes.
Tikka is just like a very basic, like everybody likes it.
That's a fair point. That it does always come with like 6 different dipping sauces, so maybe that's part of the price too.
I get extra too. I'll sit there and eat the little fucking slices of bread for my whole meal. Sometimes I won't even touch.
Naan?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
I'll get like 2 orders and just eat the shit out of it, and then because again, like you said, you get 6 dipping sauces.
Yeah, you
so
get like some green one. And then like a barbecue saucy one, and then usually just like a
couple of spicy ones,
a chutney one where it's just chunks of
the chutney,
some vegetable or whatever it is. Yeah.
Well, more importantly, just kidding says, how much for Garrett to eat hair and gain my trust? I don't quite trust you yet. And just kidding, there's an extra 5 if it's Steve's hair. I'll cut a lock off.
All right.
How much though? He's asking how much would that cost for you to do that?
$1? No.
Garrett, I'm not even cutting my hair off for $1. You better throw a price up there that makes it so you don't have to actually do this. How much hair are we talking about eating, first of all?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say first. Like, you have to cut.
I'll cut, like, I need a haircut anyway, so I'll just take some unsightly part of my hair and I'll just, like, I'll cut a little chunk off.
It's kind of disgusting that it's your hair.
It's really disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't want to be inside of you.
You don't trust me, or I don't trust you? Is that how does it work? I forget.
Well, yeah, I don't trust you, but I will trust you if you eat my hair.
Okay.
Like that barber, how he gained his customers' trust, his trustomers.
Well, I feel like Just Kid, we'd have to work it out with Just Kid and just, I don't want you to cut your hair. Then he goes, that's not enough hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna have to we are gonna have to deliberate, figure out exactly how much hair and how much the cost, so that you can eat it.
But I mean, I'd easily eat your hair for $50. That's easy.
That's so cheap. It's so
It's
gross.
just hair.
It's so disgusting.
I've never eaten hair, so I don't know how easy it's going to be to eat.
Just kidding says, let's negotiate. It's probably not going to be easy to eat. You're probably going to gag and dry heave. It's going to be disgusting. Or no, I'm thinking of what I would do. We're clearly very different. You drank half a fucking bottle of rotten egg soda yesterday. I took one sip. I almost fucking puked.
Another thing, do I get to like put it in a soup or something? You know what? Like, do I just have to take the dry hair and put it in my mouth? Like that seems. But if I was doing it in like a stew or whatever that guy was doing, that seems easier.
It does. It seems like it would make it go down a little easier if you had it covered in goo. I could work something out. I got some sauces in the fridge. Maybe I can let you work with.
Okay.
Maybe ketchup.
No, God.
About Asian barbecue sauce.
Right,
I'd offer the gochujang, but I'm pretty sure I have it upside down because it's like empty.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you're gonna get enough of it to cover the hair completely. We could give you that sipping cream. You could put the hair in.
Ooh. That sounds kind of good.
No, it doesn't, Garrett. It sounds really bad.
But I'm afraid, like, you're not going to be able to cut off a big enough chunk. You're not going to want to cut off a big enough chunk that'll be fair to whoever pays. What does Fitzy say?
Fitzy says 5 nip hairs and 5 pit hairs.
Oh, God. That's even worse.
I could easily provide you with each of those. That would be no problem. I don't have to even cut anything. I could just start yanking. You'd have to eat the roots too, which are extra gross. Oh my God.
Oh,
no.
God. For some reason, that seems way worse.
That is way worse.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I bet you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference, but that's fucking disgusting. I'm not doing that. If I am cutting off nip and pit hairs, I'm cutting them. Oh. All right. So that's the if Just Kidding agrees to Fitzy's terms, 5 nip hairs and 5 pit hairs. But I'm telling you, I'm not letting you do this for $50.
Yeah,
that's not enough money at all.
$100.
You better throw in 100. That's it, Garrett. You're so cheap. You're a real Yetzer Hara trap. A Yetzer Hara. Ask for like $1,000. Let's start.
Well,
start
they can.
somewhere.
They can. You can only do 500
plus 5 head hairs. That's 15 pieces of hair total.
That seems like so little. Just the only thing is like the thought of your fucking underarm hair and nip hair.
The thought of any of it is enough to make me say I wouldn't even do it for the money.
Like the thought of you just like taking a buzzer and going bzz and dumping it in a plate, that doesn't seem that bad.
That's so gross.
It doesn't seem doesn't seem disgusting, but like armpit hair and nip hair for some reason seems a lot worse.
Yeah, because it's in my armpit and on my nipple.
Yeah.
My hairs.
And your like deodorant will be on it and stuff.
You know, I didn't wear deodorant after I took a shower before, so you might be good there.
Wow.
It'll just smell like onions.
That's the thing.
It'll
You're
just
so
be
sweaty
BO.
too. Your sweaty armpits.
Dude, yeah, these are gonna be marinating. These would be some saucy pit hairs. You better up that price, or else you're gonna have to do it for very cheap. Just getting with a beverage backer to wash it down. So you get pick of whatever in the fridge, or if you want just water, you could wash it down with anything. I'll give you whiskey.
but I feel like I need to like have it in a dish to scoop it up to eat it.
No.
I'm not gonna take one by one and putting hairs in my mouth. That seems stupid.
Yeah, that'd be really dumb. You're right. You should put it in a dish. I'll stay a board member until April. That's another month.
All right.
I would strongly suggest rejecting the proposal. Strongly suggest.
To the end of the year, you stay a board member.
There you go. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
To the end of next year.
2027.
Board member in perpetuity.
I'll do it.
Please don't. Don't do it. I don't even want to cut the hairs off. You cut your own nipple hairs off and eat them. That would be actually an easier way out. If I had to eat hair, I would eat my own before I fucking ate the fat, sweaty Italian man next to me's greasy nipple hairs.
I just feel
again the idea of that. I can't believe you're even like, oh yeah, I do it for $50. That's the fucking. I wouldn't even consider. I would
if it
vomit.
was just like a tuft of hair that you buzzed off like that guy did.
It's not going to be a tough though. It's going to be. That's 200 past what I owe for spots. What I owe for spots.
Huh?
What I
know
owe?
what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either. 200 past what I owe for. Well, no, denied. If Garrett, if you want to eat your hair, feel free. I'm not saying you can't eat hair. I'm saying I won't provide you with your hors d'oeuvres.
Okay.
I'll get you out of it by that. We have
we'll keep it on the docket.
Yeah.
Keep
it on the back burner.
We have to work out the kinks.
Exactly. The kinks in my fucking nipple hairs. Garrett will do it for 10 grand. Start the bidding. But anywho, tomorrow is Booth Boy Day, but we have quite a few, so I figured we'd start today.
Okay. Well, we never got to the at least 2 from last week.
That's right.
If they're in order, but I don't know if they're still in order.
They might be a little out of order because I think
Okay.
people have added to their content. So I'm just going to start at the oldest one, which was from a week ago, from Eric Whitaker. Hey, Eric.
Eric and Lystra and
board member. E-Wit.
Max and Clara.
With all the plane crashes in the news lately, I thought you guys would like to see these old airline commercials. I would.
Oh, okay.
Anything to have Garrett not eat off my scalp. Big Balls Airline.
Come on.
Every year, thousands of travelers are stranded at airports because their carriers refuse to fly in bad weather. If only there was an airline that took off on time every time, storm or no storm. Now there is. Big Balls Airlines. Only Big Balls Airlines has the grapes to take off in any situation because only Big Balls airplanes are equipped with roto boosters, giving our pilots confidence in the sky and on the ground. Other airlines say they're...
Eric, I think this is fake. I don't think this is real.
Is this SNL?
Yeah, that's what I can't figure out. Is what show is this on?
Yeah.
I guess it's
It's
SNL.
NBC logo in the corner.
Yeah,
but it doesn't seem up to
They're
SNL
competitive.
standards.
But at Big Balls, we prove it by mounting the competition in midair. And statistics show that Big Balls has more crashes than any other airline. Proof that we're not a bunch of closet cases like those ferries over at JetBlue. Big Balls Airlines. Buy a ticket today. In fact, buy a pair.
Round of applause. God damn it! I wish It said what
Yeah,
show that was from. Well, Eric, that was fake.
Yeah.
You faker. You can't trick me. It wasn't a real commercial.
Think of the money they'd have to spend just to get the balls to come down for no reason. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
The internet be tricking you.
Internet tricking you. But this other commercial you also sent from Eric, this is definitely real because it says from twistedhumor.com.
If you like this, email me at the Milky Way Man at hotmail.com.
Milky Way Man.
P.S. The audio, this is not mine. I got it from twistedhumor.com.
Says, yeah, this is definitely real.
Yeah.
Y'all be going on vacation? See, the thing is, if you about to be up out this biatch, check it. Peep Delta. We be flying all over this bitch. Let me ask you something. You finna raise up and get your travel on? From the interior to the exterior. You got to get your posterior in one of these big-ass planes. Dog, you lay in the cut straight sitting on your ass and getting your drink on and your snack on while we floss and fly this mofo all over this bitch. East Coast, West Coast, it don't matter. Nia, we'll get you to your hoe and back lickety-split. No Then you be back at your crib chilling with a flat spliff, thinking we was some crazy-ass angel. Hell, these fat, round, thick-ass vessels run up in the sky so deep, it be crying. Yeah, you thought it was rain. So bring a towel, because at Delta, it's laid out like that. Call one of these fly-ass Delta coochies and make all them punk-ass co-workers of yours catch the vapors as you be off and up out. You going? We fly you there. You been? We done already flew up in there. We got you covered like a Jimmy hat. At Delta, we loves us some flying, and it be...
God, this is such a prep burgery radio spot that one guy filmed for 95 syndicated channels to play with the beeps already in it, and it's like the edgy morning show plays it or whatever.
That minute and a half took an hour and a half. It was the longest of my life. I wanted to love it, but I couldn't because it wasn't good.
I'm sure at the time,
yeah,
it was funny because it's like, oh, I never heard things like that. You know, it sounds like a real commercial, but then he uses all these
well, did you get
lingo words.
The really proper white guy was saying black stuff.
Oh,
that's what the joke was.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
we're gonna floss you up in the sky.
It sounded unnatural, but
it did.
He was saying silly things.
Uh-huh.
You might have missed it. It just seemed like with all the footage of the Delta planes, the still pictures, it seemed like a real Delta commercial, but it was actually a guy doing like a funny humor subjective. It's in the eye of the beholder. And
but yeah, that just screamed like early 90s.
Twistedhumor.com, 2002.
And I'm sure they stole it from a radio tape of a radio station.
Yes.
That
you're right. It sounded very
prep burgery.
Yeah.
Just like someone comes up with the idea and sends it to
Curse Man.
Below 100 stations, you know, like whatever the ranking of the stations are. Can't think of the word.
Well, thank you, Eric. I now wish Garrett was just sitting here eating hair.
Me too.
On to our next booth boy, Shane. Shane-O, my arch nemesis. He sent us Perry Caravello getting his ass handed to him. Perry Caravello versus Tony Hawk. As we all know, Perry Caravello is...
it's not Tony Hawk, remember? Remember Tony Hawk was when Perry was in the compound studio for a little bit. He came for one day or whatever.
Perry, I know of him. I don't really know who he is. I know he was in that Windy City Heat movie. Yeah. He's a guy who's like got a screw loose. There's just a part of his brain missing because he just seems like completely off.
Yeah.
And people make fun of him, and he never really gets it.
Keeps coming back for more.
Yeah.
He gets mad at them, and they keep screwing him over. Yet the next day he's going to hang out with them again.
Yeah, just random people from the internet fuck with him, and he like does a stream, I think.
Yeah, he does.
He was on an episode of that Adult Swim show, Smiling Friends.
Oh, he was? Okay.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
get him to do stuff.
But when he came to Compound, I guess for one day or whatever it was, Tony Hawk was with him. And it's this guy that Perry thinks is Tony Hawk, and everyone calls him Tony Hawk because he kind of 1% looks like Tony Hawk, but apparently Perry doesn't realize it and thinks he really is Tony Hawk. That's just hanging out with Perry all the time. I don't know. It's so unbelievable, but he keeps falling for it all the time. So now I don't know if it is believable or not. I mean, they did a whole movie where they thought he was like the star of this movie, and everything kept going wrong, and he'd have to do things worse or over or do it again, or
Right.
things
That's
would get
Windy
fucked
City
up.
Heat,
Yeah.
where they I've never seen it. I've just heard it's a movie where they're just filming this guy and telling him he's the star of a movie, but they're just filming him and fucking with him.
Yeah, the whole time. Yeah. And then they finally they fucking with them all movie, and then finally the sex scene's coming up and there's a hot girl. Then they're like, oh well, but now we got a stunt double for you, because he thought he was going to get to finally fuck the hot girl, and he gets mad about that. Just things like that. And there's a whole community around them where Gavin was part of the community. He was like Rutherford beat Hayes. Everyone had their own fake name that was like a famous person's name. He knew everybody by their, because apparently he never heard of Rutherford B. Hayes or whatever other famous name they came up with. Tony Hawk. Yeah, and he would just call the people this. I don't know.
Well, that's the preface for what Shane sent us, which is Perry, everyone's favorite, hanging out with Tony Hawk and then getting his ass handed to him. So let's see.
Get down! Get out of my house! Get the fuck out of my house! Sit down!
See, they were doing this at Compound.
Fighting?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I wasn't there. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, that's what they do. They get to big yelling fights, and then they beat them up.
Come here and sit down. Get out of my fucking house!
Jesus. Holy shit.
Stop it. Out of my house!
All right, somebody.
Stop it.
Get
I
out!
want you to calm down. Get out! Where are my glasses?
What led to this?
Now I gotta find my glasses.
All right, there.
It's never anything.
One of our valuable cameras is down. Can somebody fix that, please?
Harry, what did you do?
Barry, that's not necessary. I was trying.
See, he'll get mad at him just like that.
How's your Chick-fil-A?
And he's screaming the fight again. And then the next day they're just hanging out again, and they'll do the same thing again. It's kind of like Groundhog Day, but I just never.
Perry just have no memory?
I just never bought into it that they were really. It just seems like an act the whole time, and he's in on it. I don't know, but everyone else says he's not. I just can't see why he wouldn't be, or why he his address is out there all the time. I don't know. Gavin always knew it by heart. People would just stop by his house and knock on his door and annoy him, and he'd yell at them, but he wouldn't move.
And then it's very. Because that looks pretty. I guess he threw him in the chair, so it could be fake.
No, but even the fights that they do, it's not. They're really throwing each other around and hurting each other, but it's
Get out!
I don't know. I think this guy's just fighting a retarded guy. He goes to his house and he records himself fighting a retard. And people watch it because.
You mean this guy or Tony Hawk?
Tony Hawk, I mean. Yeah, Tony Hawk is the one doing that. Speaking of retards fighting, Gino just texted me and you and said, drinking with Ray right now. Yeah, Ray. What the hell does that mean?
What?
Drinking
Vito?
He's drinking with him? You want to call him and put him on the Biscayne line?
Will he pick up though, or is he having too much fun?
Who knows? He sent this text message. I don't know what we're supposed to make of that. Gino Bisconti hanging out with his mortal enemy, Ray.
Weird.
wonder what they're drinking. You think it's each other's cum? Think they're cutting off each other's hair and eating it? Now that they trust each other?
Possibly. Hey.
Gino hotline. He's not live on anything. Well, I guess that's a
no.
Gonna be a mystery for another day.
Maybe the Fahaki show.
Yeah, probably.
Your call has been.
Well, tune into the hockey show this week so you can find
Yeah.
out if Gino had gay sex with Ray DeVito.
Probably did.
I mean, if he's drinking with him, that's like the obvious next logical step is end up having Harlem sex in Gino Ziem's chair.
I can't see this happening though, right? Like Gino seems to really hate Ray. Like he wouldn't want to combine forces, but hey, new Gino maybe.
Whole new world.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't want to speculate.
I don't want to care. But anyway, I think that's about all the time we have for today.
Yeah.
We learned a lot. We learned a lot about Indian people. We learned a lot about the Jewish people.
Mhm.
And we learned a lot about Ferry Caravello getting slammed into a computer chair.
Look, do you have any take on that? Does it? I guess you're not really that in.
I don't know
that much
anything
about it, but it just, I don't.
Like I
get
don't know
it.
what that stream that they're doing even is. They just sit there and
He does a live
he
show.
gets mad. Because I've
Yeah.
heard stories about him getting really mad because they send like fillet of fish sandwiches to his house and he hates them.
Or they'll like light fireworks off in his house and he gets mad. But then like the one guy like Tom Brennan, I think it is, that's Perry's right hand man. He's like the warm up comic for Jimmy Kimmel's talk show. Like he warms up the crowd. So he's like still in the Hollywood kind of, and he's like just hanging around with this guy. And he's constantly, he was trying, when we got fired, he was trying to push Perry to come on our show or something like that, or not even come on our show, but just like we should join forces or something. But he always seems so shady and weird. It's like
join forces.
Like it seems like there's always some ulterior motive that, you know, like now am I the new Perry kind of thing? I don't know.
Maybe they're gonna fucking get us all in a room. Me, you, and Perry. We just beat the shit out of each other.
But the people that are into it are into it. They know all the characters and everything that's going on. But it just seems
It's like another stuttering John. It's a
it's like a
lol
Dabbleverse. Yeah,
a guy who's not aware enough to realize 100% of the people are watching because they think he's retarded, and he seems like he kind of is. So that's why it's like disturbing.
Yeah,
you watch a guy tossing him around the room. Pretty wild. But yeah, I think that's the end of Tuesday's edition.
Is the
Garrett and Steve show?
Is the Trump thing still pulled up?
Oh yeah,
just to see what's happening. Or
it was. God damn it, where was it? I could look it up again. Oh, here it is. Let's go to live.
Fast.
Now it is the stupid stand-up clap one. I don't remember Joe Biden doing many of these. Did you only do it the first year?
I want to thank Tom Homan and Christy. I want to thank you and Paul of Border Patrol. I want to thank you. What a job they've all done. Everybody, Border Patrol, ICE, law enforcement in general is incredible. We have to take care of our law enforcement. Have to.
All right.
Last year.
I don't disagree, but it's like that was a stop and stand up and clap moment. Got to take care of law enforcement. Soldiers are cool too.
Here we are in Washington, D.C. Woo!
You know who else I like? Pro wrestlers. They're fun. Garbage men rock. Love garbage men. Got to take care of our steam fitters. Steam fitters, you got to take care of them. Truckers, man. Love the truckers. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Trump.
Yeah.
But hopefully in some point in that speech, because we don't have time to watch the whole thing to figure out
No.
when he thanks our board members, but he did say, he'll be giving a big, a long thank you speech to the Garrett and Steve board members tonight
Yep.
as they address Congress. I hear there's a new video, a corrected video from yesterday.
Ooh.
So don't worry, you
Let's
won't
check
have to.
that out.
You don't have to wait till the end of Trump's speech to see this awesome new board video, because it right here. And thank you to our board members for making Garrett and Steve world go round.
Caitlin, Con, Mama, Reno, Edie, Conti, Nick, Giordano, Charlie, Chicago, Dead Fool, Jeremy and Stock, Marshall, Bo, Bree, The Moose, Pete, Fitzy, Dominic, Piccatelli, Josh Words, Mike, Liggio, Mitchell, Chris Berg, Jimmy Z, Gana, Gecko, Dunn, D, Daniel, Mondi, Gabe, Itches, Connor, and Beck, Jeff, Dr. 73, Michael, Malice, Curtis, John, William, Yoder, Brian, Kate, Guy, Jeffrey the Draft, Stan, Turner, 9X, Support, Matt Tugate, Asia S. Thompson, Old Youngie, Bob, Famable, Trees, Dookie, 7626, Justice for Garrett, J. Thomas, Larry F. Boob Turd, Angelo, Mark, Degrachi, Cynthia, Darcy, Just, Eric, and Lystra, and Max, and Lucy, and Clara, Rocky, Tozy, Jose Delgado, Jay Stu's Cluster, Payne, Janet, J. Nate, Gina Marie Beverly, Jaquan G, Johnny, Heather, the Hooker, Jonathan Mardukas, AJR, Michael J, Burnsy, and Harold, Cruise Channel 666, Lindsay Sabadoo, Steve's Ass, Fanny Cash. What dulcet tones.
It's a wonderful song.
Yes.
Beautiful.
You're welcome, everyone, for providing that song to you all.
You are. Just kidding. I saw someone with a blank screen getting twice the viewers. Maybe consider the hair. What's the show with the blank screen? I want to watch it. We should be watching that instead of eating hair and talking about Trump's boogers. Thanks for the Curtis John. Thanks for the shout out for Trucker Steve. Wouldn't have those sugary sweets to make that plum sweet ass if it weren't for me. Oh, don't I know it? I love the truckers. I love the garbage men. I do admire garbage men.
Jealous of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New York sanitation, one of the greatest things you can be in. All of my friends that are garbage men I'm legitimately envious of them.
I mean, I'd rather be a ferry worker because I'm sure they're similar in salary and union stuff.
I don't know. Garbage men, I know, make good money.
Don't you think ferry guys do too? Like once you're in that position,
maybe if you're driving the boat.
You don't think the bridge guy that lowers the bridge, he's not doing anything? You know,
he's probably doing it right.
Yeah,
but like garbage men, when they get overtime for the snow and everything, oh my god,
they
kill
are
it.
Needed. Yeah, like they skip it. They go on strike. Everyone notices. Ferry guys, some Staten Island people will be upset.
A lot of Staten Island people will be upset, but yeah, I get what you mean. But yes, thank you, Curtis John, for delivering sweets for my sugar ass. Just kidding. It was this crazy. Oh, it was this crazy chick. IDK. Why 200 people were there? Well, you answered the question that you asked because it was a chick.
Yeah,
you get like you get a few hundred viewers, I think, automatically for having boobs and butt.
Yeah, and if you're good looking too.
And I mean, I have boobs and butt, but I don't have a pretty woman face, unfortunately. If I did, that number would be like,
oh my God, to the moon.
Twice as much. It would be as much as the person you said we should eat hair for. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say we'll see you guys tomorrow.
That's all the news I have for today. And we'll be back tomorrow with more Boof Boys.
Fun.
From the GNS Boof.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you all.
What Gino's doing with
I know. I can't imagine.
So weird. Bye. I love you.
Love you.